Imagine standing in a downpour, and your clothes start turning pink, then red. Is it a horror movie? No, it's real. Across centuries and continents, stories of blood rain have terrified people, inspired myths, and baffled scientists. The earliest mentions go back to Homer's Iliad, from around the 8th century BC, clouds raining blood on warriors. Medieval chroniclers from England, Spain, and France described red rains as divine omens, portending plague, war, or doom. Yet by the 17th and 18th centuries, scientists began seeking earthly explanations: dust, volcanic ash, or biological particles. Fast forward to July 15, 1957, in Kerala, India, first well-documented red rain-stained clothes, walls, and trees. Then, in 2001, the phenomenon exploded, literally, with explosions and flashes, followed by heavy red rain from July to September. For weeks, sporadic storms dyed rooftops, vegetation, and vehicles in eerie pink to deep red hues. Scientists initially suggested a meteor or comet airburst scattered unknown cells, but deeper investigations painted another picture. Government-commissioned labs in India studied the particles under microscopes, lacy spores matching Trentepohlia algae. Chemical analysis showed carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, silica, titanium, chromium, and copper, but no DNA evidence of space origin. Scientists concluded the spores came from local algae growing on tree bark, released en masse into air, carried by winds into rain clouds. Kerala's red rain occurred in 2001 and 2012. Same algae species each time. One controversial hypothesis from Dr. Godfrey Lewis suggested hyperthermophilic spores without DNA, claiming extraterrestrial origin. While intriguing, later microbiological work detected fungal DNA in samples, debunking the Panspermia theory. Meanwhile in Spain, November 2015, red rain-stained water troughs in Zamora province, traced not to algae in storms, but to Haematococcus pluvialis. This green microalgae, under stress, produces a red pigment called astaxanthin, coloring the water once deposited. Strong winds lifted the algae into clouds, possibly transported thousands of miles, and then rain delivered them to Europe. In even more recent headlines from March 2025, Iran's Hormuz Island saw a crimson tide. Heavy rain turned beach runoff deep red. Here, the culprit wasn't algae or blood, but iron oxide-rich soil, known locally as jalak soil, washing into the sea. On Hormuz's famed Red Beach, iron-laden sand washes into seawater during storms, creating apocalyptic visuals. That result was captured by millions online and debunked the idea of supernatural blood. So scientifically, blood rain comes from one of three sources: mineral dust, algal spores, or in extremely rare cases, actual blood, not supernatural forces. Dust storms, from the Sahara across the Mediterranean, are well-known causes in southern Europe via sirocco winds. Blood rain is rare because these conditions, a source of red particles, strong winds, and rain, must align perfectly. Yet horror tales persist. In 685 AD, Anglo-Saxon Chronicle reports blood falling from the sky over Britain, likely Saharan dust. Even stranger, in 1876 Kentucky, people claimed red chunks of meat rained down, mysteriously dubbed the Kentucky Meat Shower. Researchers speculated vulture regurgitation, not meteorological phenomena, but wild nonetheless. What unites these events is not fear, but science. Dust, algae, or exceptionally rare natural causes, not curses or cosmic blood. Yet the emotional pull endures. Blood rain taps ancient fears of omens, apocalypse, and cosmic interference. Kerala's red rain led to major studies, pushing atmospheric biology forward by revealing how spores travel and color rain. Spain's case showed stress-induced algae can deliver color even far from native regions, via global wind currents. Iran's example reminds us that geology alone, iron-rich soils, can craft dramatic red rain illusions. No mythical blood, no alien spores, just a world where geology, biology, and weather collaborate, sometimes eerily. If your mind is buzzing, hit that like button before your own red rain of curiosity moves on. Subscribe to Oops, That's Science, and let's chase anomalies together, because in every myth, science awaits the truth.